Welcome to the lowest place on earth. In that video, I will tell you what to beware and how to behave in the Dead Sea, in the lowest place in the world. I choose Kalia Beach mainly because it's the closest one to Jerusalem and Tel Aviv, and most of the tourists that I know are reaching from there. Sorry, it's not a 5-star spa, but it's an excellent place. You have all the facilities here. You can buy towels, you can buy the Dead Sea products, you can buy food. Then it's a very good place. You can even barbecue here. Then let's go to the lowest place on earth, which is 413 meters below sea level. 400 meters, it's, let's say, 1,200 feet. Now, it's a long way down, and more than that, it's a long way up. Let me show you what's happening here. We are losing the Dead Sea. We are losing the Dead Sea, something like 1.5 meter, 4 feet every year. Then, it's, as you can see, it's lower and lower and lower. But if it's really difficult for you, there's a bus station here, and you can find the bus stations in other places as well. And it's kind of a shuttle. You're ringing the bell and order it. It might take a little bit of time, but they are doing it quickly. We walk there. Then what we can see from here, first of all, this is the Jordan Valley. And this is the lowest place. Then this is the end of the Jordan River. Then the source, or the main source of the Dead Sea, is the Jordan River. Where is the Jordan River? You cannot see it here, but you can see. You will be able to see the area of it. The sun is in my eyes, then it's a little bit difficult, but it's summer there. Then this is the main source. The other side is Jordan. And if we're talking about holy sites, that is the area of Mount Nebo. That is where Moses saw the promised land, but he couldn't enter because he was punished by God. And Joshua took the 12 tribes a little bit to the north, crosses the Jordan River somewhere there, and then occupied Jericho and the Canaanite land. Jericho is like 1 mile from here. Oh, this is new for me. Didn't know that I have glamping here. Smart people. Yeah, I can see it now. Nice, then you can stay for a few days now. Good idea, smart people. I think that they are doing it here as well, and you can see there's another option there. It's a different, it's not Kalia, it's Neve Midbar and other places, but it's not too noisy that I will stop the video for a minute. You won't feel. Then this is quite important thing to do. Don't ever drink the Dead Sea water. If you do swallow water, immediately notify the lifeguard. If you will drink a little bit, nothing will happen. But I know that someone tried to do that, and he wanted to end his life by that, and he almost succeeded. Floating on your stomach is forbidden. It's not a swimming pool. The Dead Sea includes a lot of minerals, a lot of salt. Don't ever do that. Diving in the water is forbidden as well. Don't ever open your eyes. Don't do that. When I was 5 years old, my father took me to the Dead Sea for the first time, and he told me, don't jump into the water, and guess what I did? Then don't put your head under the water. Do not splash water. water will enter to the ice, and I'm not even, you know what, even the word water is not water, it's more like oil in a way. But when I say oil, it sounds bad, it's not. Entering the Dead Sea, I'm sorry about the noise, can be dangerous for people suffering from high blood pressure and other health conditions. Children are permitted in the Dead Sea only when occupied by adults. This is so important. The safe way to enjoy the Dead Sea, and this is something that you cannot miss. Drink fresh water a lot. Enter to the Dead Sea in a sitting position first, and then lie down and let your body float. Never cross the safety floater, that it's obvious. During the summer month, it is not advisable to walk barefoot. Don't ever do that in winter time as well. Avoid walking in the Dead Sea. Floating is safer. When you are going down to the lowest point in the world, be careful. Do not slip. Then this is something that you will enjoy now. I know that now you are Friday. You say, oh no, we're not going to the Dead Sea. Not going to the Dead Sea, it's like to say there's something that can cure almost any kind of skin disease, and you don't want to do that. It's like you can actually be younger, but you don't want to do that. And it's so close to Jerusalem. Today I took two guys to the Jerusalem for like 2.5 hours and another 3 hours here. It's worth it. Try not to do that in August because it's so hot. Even the water will be hot. Another important thing that you must know, jewelry. If it's not gold and you will enter into the water with it, it might change its color. Then if someone gave you a present and told you that it's pure gold, maybe it's better not to enter with it to the Dead Sea. To do something so not good is to enter with new shoes into that area because it will destroy it, and guess what? I bought it yesterday. Then the reason I'm saying it is because it will be damaged by the salt or by the mud. Now, spreading mud all over your body, it's a must. It's not only for fun. But before that, look at the lowest bar in the world. 420 meters below sea level. They have a nice menu, but I don't know, to eat when it's now only 101 degrees. I don't know. This is part of the buses that can take you all the way up and down. Now you can see so many levels here. It all depends on the situation. Then many years ago, like 50 years ago, the sea reached that place. You can see the lifeguard come in, and then slowly it moved to here, and then slowly down there. Another shuttle, but it's not working here. We reached, and this is another good thing to do, to be here as early as you can, because the tourists will be here. This is the most touristic area in the Dead Sea, mainly because it's cheap and it's close to Jerusalem and Tel Aviv. Then in about an hour, and now it's around 2 p.m., 1400 hours, it's still empty. But if I will wait down there for another hour, everything will be so crowded here. I won't do that because it's too hot for me now. I cannot even understand why I'm doing it now. The other side in Jordan, it's the 5-star hotels area. We are not so far away from Amman. As you can see here, and above it, as you remember, Mount Nebo, the place that Moses saw the promised land. The level here, it tells you where the sea used to be. Then the mud. Spread the mud all over your body, including hair. It's so good for that. Be as black as you can. Don't ever eat it and don't put it in your eyes. But spread it around it and ask someone to cover your back. You're supposed to be here for like 10-15 minutes to let it dry, and then it starts to work. But if you're here for 1.5 hours, do it because it's beautiful for the picture. But if you are taking pictures, be sure not to touch the lens with your finger after you've been in the Dead Sea, because your finger will be oily, and it won't destroy the lens, but the picture will be blurry. Then dry your hands. And if I talked about that, jewelry. Don't go in with jewelry into the Dead Sea, especially if you do have a ring that you can play with it, because your skin will be like a baby skin. I know that you are laughing at me now, but that's what it's gonna be. Maslaucha, say hello.
Hello, Zahi, how are you? You're welcome, enjoy.
Yeah, you can see the difference between the person who's been in the Dead Sea wait for all of his life and the person that loves
the best love God.
Yes.
My friend, Zahi.
All right, good to see you.
Thank you. Go ahead.
I will. That place, Kalia, it's a beautiful place that combine Palestinians and Israelis together. I won't tell you who is a Palestinian and who is not, because it's not important. But look how beautiful it is. Spread mud all over your body. It's not only good for the pictures, it's really good for your skin. Am I going to destroy my shoes for you? You can see a guy with it. And I'm looking for my two guys. And I told them, I know you with dress on, I don't know you without it. Then I'm not sure that I know where they are. They are supposed to look for me. I think it's there. But I'm not sure that they can see me, and I'm talking about far away there. Yes, those two. Or at least I want to believe it is. The first time that I took a video of kind of a family that I was guiding, they actually looked at the video and say, wow, it's a beautiful video, but we weren't there. That's why I asked them to wave, but if it's them, it's far away from here. Then you can see the mud covering. I'm trying to, yes. When you are reaching the Dead Sea, leave your flip-flops and shoes outside. Why? Because it's so muddy there, and it's muddy here too. Then the floor, see the people are spreading mud all over the body, then the floor is not flat. Then in that case, it's difficult to float, to walk. That's why they actually told you to sit and float. This is almost the only way. Then leave the flip-flops outside, because if you will go with it, it will suck your flip-flops. And to go all the way up barefoot, it's crazy. If it will happen to you, then go to the lifeguard and ask for the bus. And then buy yourself upstairs flip-flops. It's not expensive. The idea behind it is that it won't be expensive.
Wow. Wow. Yeah.
If water will enter to your eyes, nothing will happen. Ask someone to take you out, and then ask him to bring you to the one of the outside showers, and they have some there. Take a shower and then go in again. It's a wonderful idea. Don't miss the Dead Sea. And now you know what to beware and how to enjoy it better. This is what the question that you ask me. If you watch that video, subscribe my channel. I do have more than 20,000 videos on YouTube, and I will be more than happy to show you more of the Israel and the Holy Land. He is doing it perfectly. Where's that guy? Ah, he's now, yes. Here he is. He spread the mud in his best way. Except of the hair. Put mud on the hair as well. Oh, beautiful. To float together as a couple. This is love. Now, what about drinking beer while you're floating? Excellent idea. Or just Coca-Cola or something like that. Floating while you're reading a book can be amazing, only if the book that you will read might be a book that you don't need it. Because if it's a little bit of water, you know what happened to books. Done. This is my family today. Lots of mud. Be as black as you can. Look how beautiful at that couple. They know what to do. Looks like love. I think you know everything about the Dead Sea now, especially what not to do. Don't ever say no to the Dead Sea, except of August, when it's really, 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 really hot. Such a beautiful place, isn't it? Yeah, children. Let's talk about children. Not every child will love that place. It might burn part of his wounds. And water might enter to his eyes. I remember what's happened to me when I was 5 years old. It took me years to cure myself because of it. Then children, be careful with it. If they say no, we don't want, don't force children to be there, to be here. They will hate that place forever.
Famous.
Yeah, he actually said, I didn't bring my camera. This is the biggest sin here.
I didn't want to risk it in the.
No, I know, but this is something that everyone must see, and thanks God, you know that I'm not doing it a lot. It's, then thanks God that I'm here.
My followers will still love me.
Don't bring a camera. I mean, it's like to say I've never been here. Old people, not easy for them. Not easy for them as well. And this is the way, floating. That's the way.
We were doing it.
I know, but I wasn't there.
We'll do it again.
I asked myself, should I come to here or should I stay in the air condition?
There was probably a right answer to that.
No, he said that he's going to pray and I didn't want to disturb him.
I see.
Then I said to myself, right, that was the message from remember who. Ooh, wow. He fell into the water. I hope that he is okay. All right, look at me like you're really enjoying life.
White armpits.
Yes. And now float a little bit because I want to go back to the air condition. You know what? Yes, I will wait another 10 minutes and then I will hate you for the rest of my life.
Perfect.
Right.